Hello everybody and welcome to a rather smallpox infested echoes of the Plum Grove right now. We're on the 12th day of summer. Sheelab is still alive. I don't know how long for. So we're just going to keep going and see what happens. At the moment, deal is, I believe that Daniel still has it. I'm not sure who's recovered, who hasn't. If there's going to be any people that... 2 days till star down on those. 2 days till rot on those. Well, I guess we have lots of jam to make then. I have sold a few like basic crops, but I feel like the foraged ones are the best to... They don't go for much money, so they're the best to make into dried fruit, because dried fruit... It makes dried fruit whether you use a 5 golds worth of grape or 22 golds worth of apricot, so... Right then, let's see. So, oh, that sailor, I can't believe he did that. Came in, gave everybody smallpox. Right then. Alright, I think I want to go, oh yeah, sorry. Grapes need to be here, so I can put them on the drying racks. So we're now up to 12 different drying things, drying/preserving things, which is quite nice. I do want to get looms and stuff like that in here, but it's a lot of wood. It's like 3 days worth of wood collection. It's kind of rough. So I've got some coal. Was I trying to make another drying rack? I probably was. Alright, so a funeral for Alice. Alice Odell has passed away. Wedding invitation for Dora and Jacqueline. There's a bake-off tomorrow, day 13. I'm not sure I want to go to that when everyone has smallpox, but okay, we'll try. 15 lavender required, and I'll get a recipe in return. I'll accept that one. Thanks for being my friend. Here's some cotton seeds. Thank you, Daniel. Poor Daniel. Don't know if that... Right, let's have a check on Daniel's watering cans. Daniel is still doing some work at the moment. Oh yeah, we bought a nice new iron one for you, didn't we, Daniel? So that's nice. I'll change over that one. Maybe I'll get around to filling it up at some point. Right. So, quest-wise, I wasn't going to do the flans. Cucumbers I can try and do, but Emery Chesney I think it does still have the pox. Watermelons. Let me check they have actually been planted. Oh man, have they? Did I do them? Or do I still have watermelon seeds sat there? Yes, I do. Okay, so probably my first job today then is to go grab a hoe and to do a little bit of planting. So let's do that then. Helper chest. Let me a hoe. I don't tend to carry it around with me all the time because there's just no point. So I could probably pop the watermelons in here where there used to be some wheat. And I'd like to give lobsters another try today, but I would like to try them at the Lighthouse and Mermaid Cove, because those are apparently 2 places where you can put them instead. I will also... plant these raspberry seeds. Get some raspberry bushes going. I don't know what season raspberries are. I think they might be summer as well. There, I think. It's 2 spaces in between, isn't it? There. Okay, raspberry seeds go. I'm hoping to have as many raspberries as blueberries. So, and then I think there might be other bushes out there that I don't know about, but 4 of each would be perfect for now. And we have 5 lemons and 5 apricots, or peaches. I think I might be peaches now, that I can sell off as well. If the trees are full, I may as well gather them and make the money. Dried fruit obviously always makes the most money, but at the moment we are trying to get bricks towards something. I've forgotten what though. Was it towards the house? Oh yeah, we need 35 bricks for an Atlantic home, so I need to keep like saving them up, I guess, over time. And then eventually we might make something good. But yeah, I think now, this episode, I'm going to save up my wood for other stuff. So I'm going to spend the days collecting wood and stuff and going to sell things and picking up quests and all the usual stuff. And then at night I'm going to try and fish for lobsters. Oh, in that case, should I not be making a crustacean lure? I feel like I should have this fishing rod back as well. The others are just running out. Let's just hope I don't lose it in a transfer. I'll try and remember to put it back in the box at the end of the night. It might not happen. She might pass away halfway. But the fishing rods are busted. Okay, I'll repair an iron fishing rod as well today, so that we don't have to keep taking it out. I think that's the best I can do there. There are wheat seeds. We've got corn seeds. We've got tomato seeds. We've got some corn still in there. Probably shouldn't have. This whole chest is massively full of seeds right now. Okay, but never mind. Sheila is hungry. Get her something to eat, and then we'll sell off some of these like lemons and things. Right, time to go to town and just let's see what's going on down there, what quests are about. The watermelon's still growing. I can bring the cucumbers at some point. I think I'm waiting to the next cucumber harvest actually, because I was sort of thinking, well, maybe we'll just wait until things are a little bit less crazy. Unless people have the plague. Crabs wanted. Catfish, so that's I catch those sometimes at night in my pond. I will accept that. That's a really good reward. Who's it for? Alison Odell. So it's single flower pot, ivy trellis. Do I not have ivy trellis yet? Oh, the watermelons are also ivy trellis. They really, really want to give me the ivy trellis. And that one's also ivy trellis. So I'll just go and get the 6 catfish, I think. And then I won't have to bother. I'm only doing the watermelon one. I can just keep my watermelons then. Or I can sell the blueprint if I happen to get them. Which I might do. 3 frogs in return for lavender tea and lavender. And I need lavender for that quest, which will get me hop seeds and a salad recipe. Okay. I see how this goes. Go catch frogs in the swamp. Yes. Still no one at the forge. Daniel Hopkins, like I say, doesn't seem to have come out in spots like everybody else. I've seen him around and he's not come out in spots. But if I want to see anybody, sadly, at the moment, I'll have to either see them at market or I have to see them Oh, Rose Swain has come through it. She's better. Benjamin Whitfield's still sick. Some of them are starting to get better. Rose Swain had it on like the first day. So I think they might be starting to recover. I've never been so happy to have had an inoculation in my life. Let's see who's about. I can get some... Gather some wood. Go and see if I can catch a few frogs. Did I not make the crustacean lure? I don't think I did. I think I got all caught up in whether I was going to die before the fishing rod got repaired. So I can't really get that other fishing rod repaired at the moment because sad times. Oh dear. It's really annoying having a sick blacksmith. I tell you that right now. I hope he gets over it soon, or we get another blacksmith or something. Usually what will happen is if there's one profession that completely doesn't have anybody doing it, then any spare people in town will kind of start to fill in. Jacqueline! Funny timing, I was just getting hungry. What's your quest? 2 pieces of lamb in return for a hot chocolate recipe. I thought I already had that. Or maybe I had just had a hot chocolate. So long. I'll eventually probably get all the recipes if I play this long enough. It's just... How annoying is the quest to do, basically? Notice how Astra never gets sick. I wonder why. Right, let's swap this fishing rod over before I completely... Do you know what? I'm wanting to do all this fishing. Astra, come back here. I need your inventory. I need someone who's not sick to trade with. She went this way, didn't she? Like, I can't do the fishing with such a terrible inventory. You're just a kid. You won't have a good inventory. Okay, everyone's on their way to stuff. Trade. A peacock chair. That looks amazing. That's some really nice stuff. Okay, so what I think I want to do is sell lemons. I want to sell you lavender. Do I? No, I don't. I'm keeping it for quest. I want to sell you roses, though. And lemons. And tea. And corn, maybe. And peaches. And those. And those. And that jam. Those grapes, because quite frankly I have way too many grapes right now. That wild strawberry. I don't know why I have a hat in my inventory either. Okay, that'll do. I've still got a little bit of food for myself there. In fact, I've got loads of food for me actually, so let's sell even more stuff. There we are. We've got nearly 5 grand in the bank. Wow. Till next time. So we'll just see who's dying of what at the moment. But the smallpox seems to be going away, but it's long. It's days and days and days of utter misery for people. Which isn't the best. There, that's better. I don't know. I shouldn't have taken 2 fishing rods out with me, but then like watering cans and all of this stuff. But we've got some space for fishing for frogs now. And then I'll head back to the farm and I'll make the crustacean lure, and then we'll go and maybe fish in the Mermaid Cove for a bit or something, or the Lighthouse, one of the 2. And whichever one I don't do, I'll do the next day. And we'll just see if we have better lobster luck in those locations. 1 frog. And catfish at night as well, so I'll need to spend a night fishing for catfish, sadly. I'll definitely be doing the fishing contest next year. If I could get one of these rods every year, we could like swap them out and stuff. It'd be amazing. So many crayfish. Luckily, they can only take up 3 slots. Oh, of course, there's a turtle now as well. Come on, frogs. Where's all the frogs? Come on, frogs. You can do it. Yay. Frog number 2. I only need 3. And if I get 3 frogs, I get a load of lavender. And if I get a load of lavender, then I can swap that for like a recipe. And then we can go and fish for catfish. Maybe I should do quest fishing, like, more prioritized than... Oh, there's my 3rd frog. Okay, cool. A bronze, 2 bronze and a silver. Lovely. If I'd have gotten a gold one, I would have fished up another frog. I don't know if green algae, I don't think that counts as a fish, right? It might count as a gold star forageable, though. Hang on, let's go to limbo and check. And then I'll go straight back up to my farm and catch catfish for the night. Because a recipe and 2 blueprints, that is not to be ignored. That is to be prioritized. 100%. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had such a difficult time in this game as, like, you start to learn what you're doing and you start to rely on certain people being in certain places, like the carpenters or being outside the carpentry place all the time or inside at the right times. Or like the blacksmiths being outside the blacksmith shop. And then suddenly no one's there because they're all sick inside and the only time you can see them is like at a wedding or a funeral. They do seem to all come out for weddings and funerals, so if you're desperate to pay your taxes or something and you're immune, then that might be the way forward. So let's just see if that would go in as forage. Oh, it does. And I had a grape as well that I didn't realise I had. So now we're on 11 of 30. We are inching closer to halfway through. That's amazing. No other gold star stuff though at the moment. Gold star milk is the hardest, I think. Which is why I think I need to start gunning for the barn upgrade. But the issue with that is no blacksmith equals no steel. So what I might find is that I have all the stuff necessary for the coop earlier than the barn. And yeah, I probably sound funny because I'm looking at the book. It's just that 2 steel that we need. It's not easy to track that down. I've got the money for it now, whereas I've seen it before and never had the money before. Whereas now I'm in a position where I need to... Oh, let's just go straight back to my farm. I'm in a position now where I've got the money. Oh, hang on. You're down there and I have a quest for you. Okay. And now you're down there. Aha. Hello, Ruth Edwards. You've got a lot of time on your hands. Right, so that's all the lavender and the tea. And I think that then I should be able to do this lavender quest for whoever it's for. No idea. Let's have a look. Quests. Lavender. 13 out of 15. Oh, okay. And that's for Oscar Odell. So if we go over to the Lighthouse, lavender lasts a little while. So we've kind of got a bit of grace on that anyway. Because I'm not relying on that ice house anymore. Oh, no! Not when I have a fridge that I can just use. Trying to just remember at least the odd tree. It adds up over time. Even if you're not being particularly, like, careful about it all. So, yeah, let's just head over to the lighthouse. Grab trees on the way. And grab myself a couple of bits of lavender, and then I'll hand that back in the morning, wherever Oscar Odell is. He might just be in the lighthouse. Although I think that might be closed on a Saturday and a Sunday, which is bad. I don't know whether the lavender growing lighthouse keeper needs extra lavender that I'm basically going to steal from his own garden. So closed Saturday and Sunday. So we will probably catch him at market on Sunday. Or otherwise we'll just have to generally have a look around. So I just want to see where the fishing spot is down by the lighthouse. Can you just fish off this bridge? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting sea stars and things here. Good to know. Rabbit is a bit hungry though, and we've got some dried fruit and things for her here. I kind of do need a crustacean lure, I think. But I think there might be less stuff that you can catch here, so maybe you're more likely to find lobsters. Just loads of shrimp again though. I'm not going to complain about the anglerfish, they sell really well. Like 75 a pop, so quite a good little location. Then I'm not tempted to dry anything because the shrimp can't be dried and the anglerfish are too expensive to dry. They would lose value. Oh, what a surprise. No more lobsters. They're so rare. Graylings and lobsters, so rare. Haven't caught a single one yet. I love the sweeping lighthouse light. I'll try the Mermaid Cove next. I'll maybe sort of rotate between the three areas. But I have a feeling that even with a crustacean lure on, most of the things I have caught here today have been crustaceans. A couple of other fish, but mostly just shrimp and things. So I don't know what my chances of getting a lobster are. I've looked up guides and things. It hasn't said anything particularly about, for example... Oh, a pearl, nice. Anything like about, for example, it being you only get lobsters on a rainy day or you only get them on a snowy day or something like that. I saw something maybe about blue lobsters. I've got a doubloon. Finding all these really rare things and still not a single lobster. She-Lab is really tired though, so we have to send her home. Maybe we need above a certain fishing level or something. What's my fishing level? Those lobsters, they're like the only things I haven't caught. My fishing is level 6. It's not that bad. Alright, sleepy time for She-Lab now. I know she'll survive the day because it went past midnight, so... At least I think I will. You know, Benji Whitfield, the pox took him. And William Watt, the pox also took him. Okay. I don't know whether it'll take Judith. Judith was a lot younger, so she might be okay. Put that there for now, though. It might be one of these things where the youngsters kind of get through it, but well, Rose Swain was an elder and she got through it, so it might just be a pure chance. And it might just be that those guys were just older. So I need to do a lot of nighttime sort of fishing stuff, so I think being awake a little bit earlier is better. I should still... okay, so Oscar Odell is down at the farm. So let's go down there first. And then I want to have a little check on all my crops and things. I want to make sure that Daniel's done all the work he should have done. I'm always a little bit paranoid about that. It's locked. Of course it is. Like Daniel's doing his work on the farm already, so that's good. Let's see if there's anything that I need to deal with. And we'll keep looking out for Oscar. It seems like there's kind of less spotty faces around, other than Daniel, obviously. I hope he'll be okay. Rot there. I need to do a bit of trading as well. I've got one doubloon. Might see how much they sell for. I don't know though, because there might be something I can do with them. Ugh. They're so rare. You keep the rare stuff, right? So we've got some cucumbers. I could hand in that cucumber quest today. We've got some hops, which I'll probably sell. We've grown them. I was hoping I could make beer, but I've just not quite managed to keep up with making the things I want to make at the moment. So we've got shrimp to sell, we've got cucumbers to hand in, we've got lavender to hand in. I'm putting that pot of flowers away. Got a cup of tea to sell, that sort of stuff. I've got a tincture that I want to put in. No, I don't want to put those in there at all. I want to put them in the other chest. I thought my lotions and potions are over the other side, but I'll put the pot plant in this one. Put the medicine in there. So I've got like a malaria, not a cure as such, but a malaria remedy. Let's put it that way. It's a remedy rather than a cure. We're still wanting to make bricks. So where's all my clay? Bricks and stuff in here though, couldn't I? Bricks and coal and copper ore. They don't need to be in my inventory at all. And stone. We're slowly collecting stone. And all the wood I've gotten. Although that I'll probably be getting more and it will just stack up anyway. Nails. Quartz. Don't tell me I don't have quartz in here already. Yes, I do. Another pearl. I got a gold star shrimp, so that would go in as a gold star fish. And I've got a gold star lavender, so that would go in as a gold star forageable. Cool. So, what I don't want is, I think when they give a gift in, it takes the lowest first. So what it should do is take that first. Also, I'll order them in the inventory in that order as well. So, although Oscar Odell probably is still sat inside, being annoying. Yes, not surprising entirely. Don't know if the butcher shop will be open so we can go see Emery. And then I need to get on with the catfish. Gee, you are so sick. Closed Saturday. Okay, that's fine. He looks green. What on earth has he got that's making him look green? It's concerning. So we don't go anywhere near Daniel right now if we can help it. Because he's probably got malaria or something. Everything's closed on a Saturday. Oh my goodness. I need just a person I can trade with. Who's not dead. Can I trade with you? Are you dead? Genevieve Stokes. You don't have very much money though, do you? So I'm just gonna... It might be unwise, but I'm gonna go in the pub. I am seriously worried about what everyone has right now. Where's your captain? Might be in the pub. There's another one with pox. Yeah, Rose has gotten through it. There's so many people that have died. There's like kids running everything right now. Hey, Hopkins. The new Hopkins girl. Right, well, you can take off me all of my seaweed and shrimp and bits and bobs like that. Those sea stars, actually. And that turtle. Lovely. Okay, so next you can have that shrimp. That guy, that guy, that guy. Lavender tea. I'm not going to drink that. My hops. That will count. That will be a farming product. We've already finished that pillar, so we don't need to worry about that. It'll be the lavender and the... Did I just sell a gold starfish? I think I might have done. We definitely had something more that was gold star, and I was about to go to limbo with it. It was gold star lavender, but it was also something else. I think I had some kind of fish that was gold star. That's annoying. Won't be the first time I sell something that I shouldn't. So I'll hold on to the lavender for now. So neither of these sailors will trade with me, will they? No. I wonder where their captain's gone. Stay away from me, you green man. He's got something different to all the others. And he's gone bright green, and I am so worried. I'm like, what on earth have you got that's turned you bright green? I understand the smallpox at least. What's my next job after that? Okay, let's have another look and see if Oscar's moved. Monday to Friday, 8 till 3:30. Oh, we were just a bit too late, I think. So I'll go to the bee farm tomorrow. A bit earlier on, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the farm and just check things out in general. Boop. And then we'll start fishing for catfish, I think. Oh, I didn't put any clay into the furnaces. I'm trying to make bricks. We're going to want 35 bricks eventually. I would also like to go and have a look at my farm animals, because there's a chance every time I harvest something from them, especially the cows, there's a chance I might get a gold star or something. I have many, many geese. Which is good, because geese give me better eggs. They're more expensive eggs anyway, at least. They still have hay in there. I don't know how long the hay is going to last for all of them. I might need to go and top it up soon. I might need to go and sort of grab it all and top it up. Blueberries will count only, I believe, as a farming. I think they're only a farming thing. I don't think they count as forage. Hang on, let me just check where they sit. Yeah, definitely under that one, so. Hello. Silver again. And you... Oh, they've all gone inside. Lovely. Thanks. Thanks, dudes. Also silver. Piece of wool. And they only have 10 left in there. So I think I should go and top up their hay troughs. And then do some fishing for some catfish. That should be what I should do, I think. So for that, I will need a scythe. I do not know if I have a scythe on me right now. I don't always have all the tools on me all the time. Nope. And honestly, like, I really wanted to repair my fishing rods, but I also didn't want to go anywhere near Daniel. He looked so sick. Not this Daniel, other Daniel. The indigo didn't get watered. I'm guessing you ran out of time. Guessing whatever that was got watered before it got harvested, which probably means there's something that's been harvested in here. There's more cucumbers and more hops, and some hop seeds as well this time. And have a lot of cucumbers. I'll probably start storing them, honestly, and just keep selling the hops. Hops will also count as a grown thing rather than a forageable, so will not count for the stuff we're doing. Also, the bushes back here didn't get watered. I'm just guessing he hasn't got time in the day. Like, he only works 9 till 5. He got nearly to the back of the farm. He may have run out of water though, so I'll just have to give that a quick check. Seems fine. I'll top these ones up. And I'll give him this one that's full. Those ones in there, that one's in there. I really could do with building a well, but I just need the stone for so many other things that, like, right now, stone is a bit of a difficult to come across resource, mostly because all the people I could buy it off are sick. So we need to wait a little bit for that anyway. I have one thing I can eat there. And then we need to start fishing for catfish. I think I want my nice fishing rod for that because, like I say, I really don't want to risk having it on me just in case Sheilab dies. But also, I haven't been able to repair any of my other fishing rods because Daniel looks like he's about to infect me with something awful. So, I guess this is what we go for to try and get... How many catfish was it? It was quite a lot. It was oh, it was only 6. I thought it was 9. So 6 isn't awful. See what we can get. And then I'll be back to looking for lobsters. Mackerel. Seaweed. Good start. Shoe leather. One day I'll be able to do something with all this shoe leather. You watch. It'll happen one day. See, I really want to know what's wrong with Daniel Hopkins. But I also don't want to know what's wrong with Daniel Hopkins. Because in order to know, I'd have to have it myself. And it looks... He's literally turned a small shade of green there. A barbel. I don't think that's a new fish. Ah. That was the wrong key. Everything but a catfish right now. I've definitely caught catfish in this location before though. That's a gold star crayfish, so that would be great to take down to the limbo land. Here we are, catfish. And of course it came out gold star, so now I have to decide whether I hand it in for the quest. Or not. I really should check some of my recipes to see if I can make recipes out of these shellfish that I keep just selling on. I don't do nearly enough cooking. And I'm never going to get gold star meals if I don't look into what I can cook properly. However, I don't think that's too much of She-Lab's problem. I think that's going to be She-Lab's heir's problem. Sometimes when it goes like for a few seconds and I'm like, is she actually cast out? It's hard to see sometimes. Oh, more catfish. I'm getting a lot of gold star fish though. I'm actually not too bothered. If I'm getting loads of gold starfish, that helps the pillar out, which helps way more than just having the catfish I need. But yeah, obviously having the catfish is good too. I'm going to keep going for a bit. I'm trying to stay up a bit later at night because a lot of the things I'm needing right now are night things. But also I want to be up while everybody's out and about for their quests. So it's a bit of a difficult one right now. So far, 2 catfish. There's days where you just pull up nothing but. Bear with me a second, my cat needs something. Well, I'll let her off for that one because her bowl was literally like she'd licked it clean. Doing for 3 so far, so halfway through. I'd like to get more though, so that I don't have to worry about whether or not to give that gold star one in. Here we go. 2 in the morning is clearly the sweet spot. Oh, that's another gold star one. No. I'll do another night of catfish fishing and I'll hand the gold star one. I think we have time on that one. Oh, we don't have much time though. Whereas I do have all the time in the world to hand in gold star fish. I'll just keep going for a tiny bit longer and see what we get. Catfish. Hey, I am truthful. I'm going to throw away some green algae. Don't need none of that. Well, unless it happens to be gold star, and then I do need it. But that was bronze. At least I hope it was bronze and silver. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. So I'll try and get a 7th and an 8th. So I can keep the gold star ones if possible. Might be morning before that happens. Sheila, you can do it before morning. I really want the blueprints, but I really don't want to have to compromise on the gold starfish. That's at least one gold starfish that I can keep. It's getting light. Alright, I think we're done there. So, I will hand in... I'll pop the watering cans in. I'm going to send Sheila up for a really small nap. What's going on today? Daniel Hopkins died. That does not surprise me. He's been so sick for so long. He just hasn't gotten over it. I wonder who the new blacksmith is going to be. So I'm going to sleep until dawn. So I can just give myself a little bit of a sleep top up. Or maybe until like 8 or something. Just a little mini snooze. Go see if there's anything to eat down here. My Daniel has had such bad not scarlet fever, sorry, smallpox for so long. I'm a bit worried. I did all the made items, didn't I? So we don't need to worry about any of that. I could do just like selling off or selling off or handing in the cucumbers. Excuse me. And then we've got 2, 3, 4. We've got quite a few gold starfish as well. But then I'm going to need to keep one of them because it's going to be for the quest. So, nah. Okay, let's do the quest hand-in first, I think. Just because it is a really good quest hand-in. It's very, very good. Chasing Alice and Odell around the place. It was in this field, so... Oh, she's not there anymore. Maybe I could hand... Well, when are they open? They're not open on a Sunday, so they'll be open tomorrow on a Monday. So I just need to make sure I have the lavender for that day. Let's go and find Alison, who I think is at the market at the moment. Nom nom nom. Better. Big smiles. She loves to be smiley. She's a smiley old lady. She's just she's enjoying her golden years, even though everybody else has smallpox. So at the moment, the town is looking a lot less poxy. People are looking a lot better in general, so that's really good. So Alison, there's your quest. Thank you so much. That's great. I finally got that stupid ivy trellis recipe. Ugh. Let's learn those. Ivy trellis is learned. Single flower pot blueprint is learned, and lavender ice cream is learned. Wonderful. Jackpot. Okay. So I also need to hand in the lavender, but that might have to happen tomorrow. It's got another 5 days on it, so that should last. That's okay. And we've got Emery, who is where? In the butcher's, which is open Monday to Friday. So Emery might still be a bit sick. We might not be able to hand that one in. It might end up being that he dies. I don't know. We'll see. And Daniel's coming to spread his pox everywhere. Lovely. Just wipe out the village, why don't you? I'm wondering if anyone has become the blacksmith now. Oh, actually, I could probably look, couldn't I? So let's have a look. Elder. Teacher. Animal farmer. Fisher. Beekeeper. Doctor. Baker. Butcher. Animal farmer. Fisher. Butcher. Indigo farmer. I'm sure the game will try and give. Hunter. Carpenter. Witch. Which is your... That's your... Oh my goodness. Hunter. Beekeeper. Lighthouse keeper. Farmer, doctor, indigo farmer, innkeeper, innkeeper. Hunter. Farmer. Farm helper, animal farmer. Mayor. Innkeeper. Child. Milliner, student, indigo farmer, student, baker. We don't have any blacksmiths right now. Do we even have any? Did it wipe out the carpenters as well? I'm hoping people will slowly move into those roles, but I know Jack, William, Penelope is still a carpenter, but is still unwell. So we'll see how that goes. It's not good for my, like, building supplies and things, is it, at all? However, my lovely Penny is doing great. She's doing so well. So, yeah, I need to hand in the lavender. And also the cucumber, but I can't get to the people. That is for an ivy trellis, so I'm not actually now interested at all in handing that in. That was also for ivy trellis. So they'll stop offering me ivy trellis now. Oh my goodness. That was terrible. Now, let's go and see. I know I'm taking my life into my own hands here, apparently. But let's go and see. Daniel, I don't know why you're here giving pox to everybody at market. Let's hope you're not. Some people are quests, actually. Let's have a look at what they are. Rose cake in return for watermelon seeds. I think there's easier ways to get watermelon seeds than making rose cake. Not gonna lie. And Lloyd wants 2 salmon in return for a hot chocolate recipe. I will accept that. I could probably fish that up. Oh, Jacqueline Chesney's pregnant. Cute. Okay. What's your quest? Oh. 28 coins. Oh, thank you. Oh, you have tulip bulbs. Okay. Lighthouse keepers for the win. That's where you get tulip bulbs from. And that's how I'm going to make a lot of stuff, you see. Very good. I need to keep checking their inventories then. You're Alexandra Lewis, are you? Well, I was here first. Ooh, Oscar Odell. Hang on. Alright, now I'm leaving you well alone because... yeah. Okay. So yeah, if I want those tulip bulbs, clearly it's a lighthouse keeper thing. I didn't realise that. I was thinking it would be a farmer thing, but it's not. There's still people with pox, like, trying to give it to everybody else. I'm hoping that maybe once people have had it, they won't get it again. There'll be some level of immunity or something, and it will slowly die out in the town. Otherwise, it's going to be a problem. I may have to take... if Sheilab dies while Daniel still has smallpox, the smart move is going to be to take over Penelope, who I believe, considering how much she's escaped it, probably has a vaccination. But we'll see. And she's hanging around Daniel right now, so we'll see. Don't go near your brother! No! So we have 3 kids that we don't know about now. An indigo farmer, a student, and a student. So I could probably meet them at the school. If I didn't see... I'll probably see them around though. Alright, time to stop hanging around the market now. And so I fished up the catfish. Oh, I know. My next little foray is going to be to the limbo pillars because we have got lots and lots of fish there. I'll grab these just in case any of them come out gold. Which one did? Wonderful. What's going on with my inventory then? Oh, you know what I could do? I could actually learn the recipe. That would help. Get it out the way. Okay, one of them came off gold out of all of those 4 bushes, so it's better than nothing. Every one I add in is one that I never have to do again. This is where Tilly's going to stop meowing. She's like, oh, let me outside. I need to go to the toilet now. Tilly, you have a litter box. She's allowed to be as indoor or as outdoor as she wants to be, basically. I don't stop her from being indoor if she wants to be indoor. And I don't stop her being outdoor if she wants to be outdoor. In the UK, yeah, there she goes. Okay, so what was I saying? Yeah, in the UK, cats have been outside in the UK for hundreds and hundreds of years. So there's been a long time for our ecosystem to adapt and balance around cats being outside. So if we suddenly all kept them indoors, it would actually probably cause imbalances, in my opinion. Also, much safer, less coyotes. Not many things that will predate on a cat here. So they're pretty safe. As long as they've got road sense. And Tilly has insane road sense. There was one time where I was out walking. I saw her across the road and I called to her. And a car was coming. And she didn't cross that road until she knew the car was gone. She's got very, very good road sense. There we are. 11 of 30 gold star fish. We are getting there with those. We need to get 2 more types of fish somewhere. The epic lure, again, might help with that. Or, again, if I see ones... So, the gold animal product, so... I definitely think we need that better barn. And for that, we're going to need a blacksmith who can sell us steel. At the moment, we just don't. We need 18 more craftable items. And then I need to donate 10 of them. some more forageables to add to the collection. We're again inching towards that halfway through point. And the meals are going to be one of the last things I try to do. They're going to be one of the last things I attempt. Along with making that friend. So, yeah. We're slowly just, as we're making more placeables, that's just going to happen slowly and naturally and gradually. Then I just need to make the 10 crafted placeables. I don't know what counts as crafted placeables, but we'll have a look at that. And that'll give me way more of an idea of what will count for the crafting festival as well, I think. The gold star fish are fine. The lobsters is difficult. The gold star meals and the gold star animal products is proving a bit difficult as well. So, but you know, it's things that over time I will eventually. Hey, it's Roland. Hi. I used to explore the Honeywood caves before any of us knew what was in there. Okay, later, dear. Okay, you still remember being married, I think. There's William Watt. Goodness, aren't you just full of life? I'm not interested in any of your ghost quests right now. I've got way too much to do. But I just thought, considering how many gold starfish I'd managed to pull up alongside the catfish, I may as well go and hand them in. Sheila is feeling quite tired, so I think I'll just take her for a nap. It's getting kind of late at night anyway, I guess. Grab all the forageables tomorrow, see if any of them come off gold star. All it takes is just like one every so often to come up gold star and we'll have that pillar done, you know? And it's the same with the fishing. I'm still going through the bricks. I know I'm going to need eventually 35 bricks. I am a bit worried about the lack of blacksmith right now though. I'm really hoping that someone will fill the role. Okay. See what we've got. So I've got like all these cucumbers. Millions and zillions of cucumbers. I probably should have sold to someone. But didn't really get round to it. I've got all these cucumbers. Could I put any of those in the fridge? Do I have any room in my fridge downstairs? I do, actually. So why don't we put the gold and the silver ones in there? I'll try and sell the hops later. They take a little bit more time till star down anyway. A couple of days to rot on all the fish. I'll probably sell or make another sort of one of those queues that I do sometimes. Of things that need to be put on a drying rack. Crayfish. So crayfish, I think I can dry those. I think there's only shrimp that I can't. But they are silver star. Yes, they can be. Elab really needs to sleep now. So the barbels, oh, they're about to rot, so I'd rather dry them than have them rot. They probably would have sold for an okay price, but... Three and two. So those guys need to go because they're 2 days away from rotting. It's going to star down rather than rot. That's going to star down rather than rot. Milk. I could do with making a cheesemaker at some point. Again, needs quite a lot of wood, I think. Okay, well, I'll just go with the rest of these bronze crayfish then. Get rid of those. And then maybe we'll start on the silver stuff. So maybe a silver brie. And then poor Sheila needs to go to bed. Those are frogs and things. 1 day till star down on your mackerel. That'll do. Right, time for some bedtime. We stayed up late getting the crayfish, and that was really good. We managed to get some good crayfish there. Lobsters just... I don't even know if they exist right now. Go sleep till 9 in the morning. And Sheelab is still alive. Something rotted, but oh well. I'm always just going to assume that if it rots, it was like seaweed or something. And that way, even if that wasn't what it was, I'll feel good. I'll feel happy with myself. Oh man, but I'm making so much money and I'm making so many materials and things, but I just don't have anybody I can trade with right now. I really want to get like stone and wood and things like that. My pickaxe, luckily, I did manage to get that sorted out before the blacksmith died, but I haven't got a new one yet. Student. What happens if the blacksmith dies out? Can you just not get progress to steel at all? I'm hoping that one of the kids that was a student, maybe when they grow up, they'll become a blacksmith. But that could be a long time without being able to even check for steel or steel tools. Might be a real bad time. Judith looks like she might be getting better. She looks like she might have gotten over that. I think it's just a very big, I think it's a very big... Molly Chesney hates me. I'm not sure why. The Scarlett Hopkins is a doctor, and Penelope is a doctor. I kind of need Penelope to take over if Daniel doesn't get over. In fact, I haven't seen Daniel today. I wonder if he's over his smallpox yet, or if he's still alive. Did Daniel get married when I wasn't looking? Because we've suddenly got Alfredo Watt in the family. I think he might have done. Well, that might be a good thing. I'm not sure how much of a good thing that is. Like... I know men can get pregnant in this, so I don't think it's a problem for, like, lineage or anything like that. But I suppose what that means is that when I take over Daniel, we don't have to go and find him a wife or husband. And that's actually quite nice, because that was an absolute pain in the backside trying to get married to somebody last time. So if they're going to do it on their own before, that's pretty nice. Whoa! Bridget Lloyd, Clark Ryle, Emery Chesney, Penelope Lloyd, Luz Hull, Oscar O'Dell. Yay! Yeah, they are getting married. Let's just hope that they do before Daniel dies or something. Because Daniel still looks sick. Where's Daniel? Oh no, I forgot. That's my fault. I forgot it was a Sunday. However, they will survive 1 day of not being watered. They'll just recover from that. I got 1 indigo seed from that. So we've got indigo leaves now. It's a highly valued leaf once it's turned into blue dye. Or maybe it'll just be highly valued to sell. I don't know. I'll keep that seed until I've actually got better ways to process the indigo. But we have tulip bulbs now and all sorts. See, Daniel. Did you get over the smallpox? No, you've still got smallpox. I really hope you get over it, because I hope that Sheila doesn't die and I have to make a choice here, because I'd love to keep you and your spouse now, because then we can keep the line going. The only reason that I was really worried about Daniel was I was worried that he'd struggle to get married to someone and to make babies. Because if he got married to somebody... Sorry, if I couldn't get married to somebody, then obviously the game's over and it's a bit of a struggle. And he's already getting through his adult life a little bit because Sheila's taking forever to die. So, like, Daniel at the moment, I could really have done with having... I've learned my lesson from this. I could really have done with having, like, another... Yeah. Let's see if we can get down there for the wedding. I think we need to get down there for the wedding, don't we? Or is it tomorrow? Hang on, let's see. Is it tomorrow? But I noticed there was like an additional person. I was like, yes. I was trying to work out why. I was like, why did you join? Did I suddenly adopt you or something? And then I was like, oh no, they've gotten married. But they show up kind of before the wedding happens. So, like, I wish that it would like be like they're getting married and then they would show up, because I was a bit confused. But yeah, that's great. That's actually, like, thinking about it, that's actually fantastic, because now I don't have to get him married to someone. Yes. Just got to kick this smallpox. If he can kick the smallpox before Sheila passes away, then Daniel will be staying. Because as the youngest one, he can have the most progression. He can have the most. And like I say, I was worried about him being mean, but that's okay now because he's married now, so don't need to worry about spouses or anything like that. And that actually is an advantage over Penelope, because Penelope isn't married and is older. No, Penelope is married. Is she? No, she's not. She's not. So she's halfway through her life, and she's not married to anybody. So that means that Daniel is actually a way better prospect, because Daniel, if he survives the smallpox, will have cooking skill from his apprenticeship. He will have a spouse, which means they can have children. And I've definitely seen pregnant guys in this, so it's fine. And also they can adopt as well. I think you can just adopt a baby without having to do the whole choosing thing. I think if you've got a spouse, you can just adopt anyway, and the stork brings one, kind of thing. I might try that actually. I don't know, because yeah, I think you can just adopt in a baby, and then no one has to be pregnant. So that's absolutely fine. We might even try that, because I haven't tried it before. Might try doing a couple of pregnancy ones and a couple of adoption ones. But considering how much smallpox is going around, it wouldn't surprise me if there were some orphans. Okay, so anyway, I had a big chat about that. I was actually trying to go to the church for the wedding. Oh yeah, I was trying to look at when the wedding was, wasn't I? That's what. 15th. So it is today. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not noticing Daniel down there. I'm going to be late for this, but never mind. Is it a 1 o'clock wedding, or is it like a... I didn't check the time. Oh, it's 12 till 1. I just missed it. Oops. Everyone's coming out now. Right then. I'm kind of annoyed I missed the wedding though. Dion Whitfield is the new mayor. even know Dion Whitfield. Yeah, there she is. She doesn't like me very much, actually. Benjamin Whitfield and Angel Odell's kid. So she's the new one to pay taxes to. People are starting to get over the pox stuff, and that's going to mean that I'll be able to interact with the villagers a little bit more. But yeah, so I think we are probably going to be playing with Daniel and Alfredo from now on. Well, not from now on, but from in a few days on, because I don't think she'll have as long left. So let's pay the taxes early. I'm gonna like swing by the blacksmiths and just see if anybody looks like they're working there at all, but I don't think we have one yet. I think the game very much does preserve the mayor so that you can keep paying taxes, but it's rough. I think we've lost all the carpenters as well. We've got teachers, farmer, fisher, beekeeper, doctor, lighthouse keeper, indigo farmer, animal farmer, butcher, hunter, witch, hunter, doctor. I mean, it's good we've still got doctors, indigo farmer, innkeeper, hunter, lighthouse keeper, farmer, farm helper, farmer, mayor, innkeeper, student, milliner, indigo farmer, student. So some of these students, I think, are just... I don't know when we're going to get carpenters and blacksmiths back. This is terrible. So I guess all I can do is just to keep running around. I'll just go grab all these roses and see if any of those... Keep working on the pillars to let everybody out of limbo. That's a good thing to do. Keep selling stuff. Keep collecting paint from the sailors. The sailors last weekend, I couldn't find the captain to trade with at all. But it's going to be a while before I can get 35 bricks together anyway. And also... there are no carpenters, so I can't do any upgrades anyway. I just have to keep collecting the stuff and hope that someone turns into a carpenter soon. This is awful. I mean, what I could try and do is have as many kids as possible and kick them out when it does turn over to Daniel and his husband. We shall have to see. I think Alfredo is a husband. Let's check. Oh no, Alfredo is actually another one that is a gender neutral character. And Daniel is a male character. Okay. So I know 100% that Alfredo will be able to carry a baby because Roland was given the option to. So I know 100% that that'll be fine. Hello, I'm Lena Lloyd. Nice to meet you. See you later, alligator. One of these guys. Lena Lloyd might end up being the carpenter then because she is a Lloyd. Yes. And... so her mother was the carpenter. Is not any longer. So I know some of the villagers now, which is nice. I'm also wondering if it, like, when we do take over, oh, please get over the scarlet fever. I'm desperate for you to do that. Make some more jam. Right, I want to do some trading, so let's find someone in the field. I see. What's this? Is that to make someone bald? It must be, eh? So I could get Daniel hair eventually from the. Okay, so you can buy all my stuff. Thank you very kindly. I just don't want it rotting. No, I don't sell seeds. I generally keep seeds because they don't rot, so they're fine. But yeah, that seems to have like very much revitalized the town. The town is much younger now. It's sort of taken away a lot of the older generation. And it's a lot more like it used to be. So with just a few older people and then quite a lot of younger people. So Rose, Verity, and Madeline, Wilbur, and Scarlet are the only ones left now. It just absolutely wiped through the village. Loads of people died from that scarlet fever. But not Sheila, because Sheila was vaccinated. Take your vaccines, kids. I said scarlet fever, didn't I? I keep thinking it's scarlet fever, and it's not. It's smallpox. Both horrible diseases. Both vaccinatable diseases, I believe. Although I think smallpox is now virtually eradicated. But then I think there's a thing where people aren't taking vaccinations, and so every so often... Oh, there's another gold star. There will be outbreaks and things. How many? Ah, 4 forageables. Beautiful. That's really gonna... Oh, 2 more there. We're doing great. Hey, Benny. Yeah, definitely taking over Penny is going to be the much harder play now, especially considering that Daniel just got married. That was my biggest concern, was having a mean character and having to then try and get them married to someone. So I'm wondering with the social pillar whether when it's taken it to 6, that's going to be such a boost when you only need 30. That's a 5th of all the ones we need just got given to me there. So perfect. I'm not getting all the wood I should be, but it's so tiresome. Right, so I'm just going to walk over to that area, and then maybe if we, yeah, we do have a bit of room in the inventory, so I could do a little bit of fishing in Mermaid Cove, couldn't I? Because at the moment I could try and get salmon for a hot chocolate recipe. I'm not that bothered about that. I've done all the recipes for the pillar, so I just get them when I feel like it, really. I'm not going to sweat about those quests. Like, I used to be quite, like, worried about those quests, and it's like, oh, if I don't do them, it's going to be a problem. But it's really not. I'm not going in the graveyard right now. My calendar is going to be quite full, isn't it? Look at my calendar now. I've seen someone with a funeral every single day. That's pretty bad. But it seems like we're getting over the smallpox now, and it's just a case of me seeing whether Daniel survives it, and if he does, then that is perfect. No children got smallpox there. So I think the thing about the children being protected is a true thing there. I do not know. It wasn't smallpox that took out Daniel Hopkins, though, and I'm wondering what it was that actually got him in the end. It's interesting, isn't it? But one thing I am doing is I'm slowly gathering quite a lot of money. So when the carpenters and things do decide to show their faces again, we will be able to do quite a lot of building and stuff like that. And in the meantime, I just need to keep on with my animals, which I keep forgetting every day. I think I need to give them food as well. I think they might be getting hungry now. And I'm going to need a stock of hay for the winter for them as well. So we'll spend some of the fall trying to... I've been buying slowly as I've seen hay seeds. I have bought a few. But I don't know whether it's going to be anywhere near the hay we're going to need. However, the main thing is, like, animals are quite cheap to buy, to be honest, other than my rainbow goat, which is, you know, I don't want to lose my rainbow goat, really. But animals are not that expensive to buy. The expensive thing is building the barn, and the barn won't fall down because I didn't feed the animals. So that's completely recoverable if we do have problems with it. No more gold star fish today, but we do have some gold star forageables today. That brings us up to 23 or 30. I just need to get another 7, which I can probably get during the blackberries. Or, yeah, we've still got half of summer to go. I did say I'd probably end up doing that in summer with grapes. And mostly it has been, yeah. So we shall see. So we're nearly done with the foraging pillar. That's just a few away from being complete. That one obviously is animal products, which is a struggle. We need 2 more fish, and we need like a load more gold starfish and lobsters for that one. So that one's nowhere near done. That one just needs a bit of concerted effort being put into crafting, but it's going to be harder without a blacksmith or a carpenter. And then we can work on some meals. I will check in the inn and see if any of the meals actually tell me what star level they are. I could keep buying them and see. It might be that the ones you buy only ever come out at bronze level though, and that you have to cook. So I've made 9 of 10 friends, got married, and completed 123 of 30 quests. Wow. Social pillar is it's not asking a ton of you, which in this game it doesn't surprise me. Okay, so we've handed those in. Let's go back. Oh yeah, I was just going to go back to Mermaid Cove, wasn't I? So let's just go back out here. Because I just want to be checking around for those lobsters right now. And the places you can catch a lobster are in the ocean, in the Cove of the Mermaids. Oh, hi Astra. Do you want to buy anything from me? I love how she always has a death cake, just in case. I have never seen mugwort before. Mugwort. Common for tea and potions. I'll sell it back, but like I wanted to have it there temporarily. Sell all my gold star dried stuff. Sell my frogs. My lavender. Wool. Probably the grapes. Astra's super rich. She's great to sell to. Cool. Right, and then we've got moonlight water. Buy that and sell it back. The reason, in case you wonder why I'm doing that, it is in case it's a forage item. I think that mugwort was a forage item there. The moonlight water wasn't, but there was a chance it could have been. So I'm trying to just like unlock. I have unlocked everything I need to for forage. And I have unlocked everything I need to for crops as well. I needed to have 26. I've now got like something like 27. Indigo is actually a new one. So the crops I don't have are pineapple, apple, and then beets, Pineapple, apple, beets, and then there's some other ones that I'm not sure about. Forageable wise, a lot of the stuff that I don't have is going to be in the mines beyond the steel pickaxe that I now can't get because there is no blacksmith alive in the village. Wonderful. I'll be very happy when there is a new blacksmith alive in the village. That'll be fantastic. Wonderful stuff. Put the dirt and stuff away and the seeds. For some reason I couldn't sell the meadow sweet, but that's fine. Okay, so let's go and see if we can get any lobsters before Sheila gets too tired. It's worth fishing everywhere, isn't it? Just try everywhere, see what you can get. What I'm hoping is that maybe that certain areas have less stuff in them. I didn't make a crustacean lure. That's something I will be trying to do. But yeah, can't upgrade the coop, can't upgrade the barn, can't upgrade the house, can't do anything right now. Of course, I've got a new fish now. I'm going to start getting gold star fish here. So if nothing else, we're finishing off the pillar from the gold star fish standpoint, just not from the lobster standpoint. Why is it only ever shrimp I catch and never a lobster? I tried to fish in all the places. I fished all night and I fished all night and not all day, but apparently the lobsters are only at night. So I fished all night, many times, no lobsters for me. I'm having all these angler fish and everything. It's like, come on, lobsters. I need my lobsters. Yeah, I hadn't cast out. There's no difference between standing there with the rod and casting out. It's ridiculous. Oh, come on. I still haven't caught a single one, so I don't really know what I'm doing wrong. Sea star. Oh, a gold star one as well. A couple of gold stars. Pretty nice. So once we get tired and go to bed, that's going to be the end of it. Earth's that? A moonfish? A small delicate fish that only comes to the surface to bask in the moonlight. Well, that's a new one for my fishing. So that's only one new fish to go now. I'm getting loads of these guys now. Probably because it's gone past midnight or something. I just need to find the same thing for lobsters. Oh, I got some coral as well. I'm pretty sure that's quite... It was quite expensive to buy from the mermaids anyway. Loads of sea stars. I haven't got a coloured sea star yet, but I managed to buy one, so that was fine. Yeah, so fishing-wise, we now have moonfish. So now we've only got like 8 things that we haven't got, and 2 of them are lobsters. I'm like, really? Do I need to have an epic? I'm sure it said to have a crustacean lure on, but I don't know if maybe an epic lure would help. Okay, anyway, I think it's time to head back. Because we're quite far away. Yeah, I knew this would happen. We're quite far away. And that's always a problem when you've got to sort of factor in travel time on top of how tired you're going to be. So, bit of a problem. Let's see what's going on here. Ah, a rose soap. Thank you, Ruth Edwards. Super handy. Let's see how Daniel's looking. If he's around. Yay, he recovered! Yay! Hey! The She-Lab is somehow still alive. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of fish now that we can hand in. I've got 2 gold star clams and a gold star sea star. So that's 3 more things I can add. So I think I had something like 11 or 12 different... No, I think it might have been... No, was it 23 gold star fish we had? So we're getting really close to the point where I won't have to then worry about those anymore at all, which is wonderful. But anyway, that's going to be it for today. So we're most of the way through the... We're most of the way through the smallpox epidemic. It's mostly gone now. Most people have either recovered or died. It wiped out a very large proportion of the village. That stupid sailor, I knew this was going to happen as soon as I saw him. But at least She-Lab survived long enough for me to know that Daniel recovered. So now I know 100% that Daniel and Alfredo are going to be the future of the family. It will be Daniel and Alfredo having some children and stuff like that. And Daniel will take over the farm. Daniel has some good cooking skills, hopefully, from his apprenticeship. So we'll see how that goes. I have a strong suspicion it's going to be sometime in the next episode or the episode after that we will be changing to our new heir. So, wonderful. Smallpox is gone. Most people in the town don't have it anymore. It seems to have done it. It's ravaged through the town and it's done its thing. So, I'm going to leave you there. So, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, then please do leave me a like below. If you'd like to see more, then please subscribe. I'll let you know when the videos are out. I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.